Good evening, ma'am. This is experiment number 4 database logs in ADBS lab. So logs is locking a database in such a way that other user cannot update at the same time. So there are several types of logs which we are going to discuss now. And the syntax for the log table is log table, the table name on which table you are going to use the log, and in which mode. For share, share mode is for the reading, and exclusive mode is for writing. And then there are several types of logs in row share mode, row exclusive, share mode, share row exclusive, and exclusive mode. So we are going to examine several modes in MySQL. So let's see. Now lock the tables in share mode. So this is user 1 and this is user 2. So I'm going to log. So first use the grant permission so that the other user can able to lock your table or see your table. So for first I'm going to give a log table. On which table? Customer in row share mode. Share mode. So I have logged the table customer in share mode. Let's see what happens. So in the other log table, my customer table. So A17 space 1001 dot customer in share mode, because share mode is for reading, it will be locked. If you are trying with row share mode, it will be locked. Then you can try with see, if you are locked the table in row share mode, then you will get for the row share mode, and then share mode you will get your table will be locked. But in row exclusive mode and in share row exclusive and exclusive, your table will not be locked. Let's see what is happening. So let me put row share exclusive. Let me check for this exclusive row. See here the deadlock occurs because the customer user 1 has locked his table in share mode, but the user 2 is trying to lock that same customer table in exclusive mode. So it won't give permission. Here the deadlock occurs. Now when the user 1 commits, see, the table has been locked here because the user 1 has released the lock, so that the user 2 is now locked that user 1 customer table in exclusive mode. Now user 1 release the lock, user 2 release the lock. Now the user 1 can again uh, lock the table. Now let's see the second question. Tables in exclusive mode. If the user 1 locks the table in exclusive mode, what happens? See, every other every other mode of locks will not be permitted. Let's see one example. If user 1 user 1 is locked his table in exclusive mode. Now when user 2 goes from the share mode, when the user 2 tries to lock the user 1's customer table in share mode, see the deadlock occurs. It won't permit any other mode to be locked up. Now when the user 1 commits abort its transaction, then the locks will be permitted. So likewise, no other things will be permitted. And let's see the third question. Likewise, we are putting for row share mode. If you are locking the table in row share mode, you will get all possibles, all the tables, all the thing will be locked except if the user 2 tries to lock the user 1's table in exclusive mode, it will not be permitted. So like that, you can use for row exclusive mode. For row exclusive mode, it will not permitted for row share exclusive and share mode. The table won't be locked. The deadlocks will be occurred at the time. And then checking insert condition, it will not be allowed because of the unique key constraint, it will not be inserted. And in deadlock scenario, that's what happened. It will not allow the user 2 to lock the table which the user 1 locked in exclusive mode. At that time, the deadlock occurs. And then this is serialization. So I'm setting the serialization level and updating the row, and the user 2 is selecting the values from the user 1. Non-repeatable read, like that one, non-repeatable read. Because of the serializable, you cannot get the output. And for read only, it will tell isolation error. And like for dirty read committed, transactions and read committed, and then one row updated, you are selecting values from user 2 on user 1. Unpredictable read. So here we have executed so many logs and isolation levels, and checking the check the conditions whether it is permitted or not, and we have arrived at sometimes we have arrived at the deadlock scenarios, and thus our execution has been done, and our program has been successfully completed.